Good evening and welcome to the evening edition of the PenForestTownship.com news, and I am Big Al, and Mary and I are here to bring you the latest events that are happening in Penforest Township. Our broadcast tonight is sponsored by Carbon Taxi. Call 325 Limo for all of your transportation needs. Limos and buses are also available. Also starting tonight, we will bring you a new segment each night. Our new segment is entitled The Word on the Street. The Word on the Street will be sponsored by Computers for Dummies. As you know, all elected officials should have computer knowledge.
We have some very exciting news tonight, Big Al.
You're right, Marie. Our top story tonight is that the elected Penforest Township tax collector attended the April Board of Supervisors meeting. She was accompanied by Tony Roberti, a Jim Thorpe attorney.
Why did she have an attorney come to the meeting, Big Al?
Well, Marie, I believe that Barbara was too cheap to update her computer, and perhaps she thought that the taxpayers of Penforest Township should pay for that too.
Well, Big Al, I can understand her viewpoint.
And why is that, Marie?
As you know, Big Al, Barbara Anner had to pay the Pennsylvania State Ethics Commission $20,000. She may not want to spend any more of her own money.
You are right, Marie. However, I believe that Barbara earns as tax collector well over $60,000 per year. I question as to why she would waste money having Tony Roberti represent her.
Actually, Big Al, I think he represents her for free. Also, I have been told that Mr. Roberti may be thinking about suing the township.
Well, Marie, do you think Tony is hard up for business, or does he just like wasting his time?
I think that he may get confused.
In other events that are currently happening in Penforest Township, the Penforest Township Board of Supervisors approved a motion not to carry forward personal, sick, and vacation days from year to year.
In other breaking news, the Penforest Township Board of Supervisors voted 4-1 in favor of retaining the township secretary, as she has successfully completed her probationary period. In other events that transpired at the meeting, zoning officer Joe finally sent a letter to a property owner on Bowman Road and advised that property owner they must clean up that property. Joe had explained to the contractor that if the property was not cleaned up, that they would be fined.
And now it's time for the word on the street. Our sources tell us that Barbara has been asking for donations so she can purchase a new computer. Also, our sources tell us that some of her previous supporters feel that she makes too much money and are not willing to contribute. Joining us in upcoming editions of PenForestTownship.com news will be some special guests that I prefer to remain nameless at the moment in order to keep you guessing as to what their real identity is. Perhaps you can send email and try to guess who they are. I am quite sure that some of them may possibly be one of your neighbors. We will also have one of your favorite guests. I have had several requests from the audience for him to join us at PenForestTownship.com news, and he has promised to dance for us in our studios. And now you have that's the news in Penforest Township. So don't forget to stay tuned to PenForestTownship.com for the latest in Penforest Township.